Welcome back to the Fourth Estate Militia Actual Play. After much back and forth, the team comes to a decision regarding the mysterious Miss Ivanov and her cryptic offer. Well, yeah, but
Searchy.
what do you want improv to look for? Like rocks or what?
What, she gave you a name, didn't she?
Well, yeah, but that's like one of them regular Italian names, isn't it?
Who are we dealing with? That's the first question. Then, or do we even want to trust them? Are they even giving us a fair deal? They could be trying to rip us off.
Yeah, but man, all they talk about, they want to set up for a year and they're going to pay us all this money every month, and we just got to keep stay out of their way and make sure nobody messes with them. I mean, it's pretty good money.
Are you an utter idiot? Look.
I think we all know the answer to that question. I mean, look, half the wires, and he'll point back at the base. They just hang out and watch Trid all day, man. I mean, they ain't doing nothing. I mean, they trying to earn a little bit.
I'm not saying don't make a deal. I'm saying think it over. Find maybe a different offer. Now that we know that we have something interesting under our base.
That is true. Now we know there's a deposit there, which is useful.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if that's the way y'all want to roll, cool. But I'm just saying we can make like an easy 50K a month just by letting them set up outside. Like they ain't even in our base if we do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm thinking that's a lot of money. We can pay our people real good. Everybody be eating real food with that. I'm saying let's do it. Like my vote is for yeah. Let's let them set up outside. I don't want them in our base, but like they want to set up right outside our front door. Cool, whatever.
Sure, but we need a way to check the numbers. They're going to rip us off, guaranteed.
Well, yeah, but at least they're offering to pay us. They could just come in and and he'll gesture like the gun hand and point it at Juliet. What's to stop them from doing that if they got this kind of money?
Well, then we won't be unreasonable about it. We'll just ask for a fair price. She beams at him.
He just shrugs. That's all he does. He just shrugs. I don't know, improv
What, you want,
ratio.
then
But
if you want more money?
I don't like the security implications of someone in the base or
This
like
wasn't
that
secure
close.
to begin with. What's her name? The Crimson Crush lady already flipped.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna say I don't want CorpSec here because the problem is like you know how CorpSec's not that smart usually.
Isn't the whole point of the contract so that we're the only security?
no, they're
Well,
gonna
no,
have security.
They
We
have their
just
own people.
yeah, we just help out and try to keep nobody, keep people from messing with them.
Basically, the contract is they come in, set up their own base with their own people and their own CorpSec, and we don't attack them, and they don't have to run interference against the gang that controls the local area. Right? It's basically a protection contract.
Okay.
All right. Well, one thing to consider, I feel like this is something Horatio would bring up, is we're going to have to pass a percentage of this up the chain, right? Because if we are affiliated with the Crimson Crush, then money goes up.
No, we already pay rent.
Sure,
ain't
but
up in that.
this is a new income. They're going to want a piece of that pie.
They can
Well, yeah, but
shove it up. No,
I'm not real happy with the crush right now because they sent us into a room where a guy was ready to try to off us, and then we got sent into some gladiator style combat, and then more of them police helicopters showed up, and then we had to go running through the desert. I had to ditch all my gear, and I'm sorry, but when was the crush ever run any kind of protection for us? Like, what are we paying for?
He has a point.
No, I agree, but unless we want an open war, we're going to have to pass some of this up. That's just how it is. It's either war or we pay our dues. I'd rather we pay our dues.
Yeah.
We're getting all this money
Okay.
per month, so an armored jacket is not that big a deal.
Cost more than an armored jacket.
Especially if we find my boy, and then we murder this orc chick, and put him in charge.
What was his name again?
Well, my guy's red hot,
Right.
and
Did you
we
know
just
this chick?
Who, Heatwave? I mean, look, dude, I'm just saying we do it because we're talking 50K a month, and they don't even come inside. We put our crew to work. They run all the security for them. We still do what we do. We still got the grow house. We still got improv cooking up the good stuff. We still selling that on the side. I mean, we still making all our money. We just
Fine.
getting a bonus every month, and we got all this corpsec.
Do it right outside then.
You know, we might have to pass like 10K up the ladder, but who cares? That's still 30K in profit.
Kendall starts to count on his fingers and then just shakes his head.
Math is not my strong suit.
I don't know. My vote's for yeah.
Plus, think of the rep.
I mean, hey, we got a corporation that got to come to us to keep them safe. That's saying something.
Well, and like they might be able to like give us stuff, like
Saying
bombs.
they got something we want, or they
Right.
want.
Well, they're like a mining company, right? They're gonna have bombs, and we can do a lot with bombs, right?
We can.
Don't you all want, right? Like we've had trouble getting bombs in the past, and if they can get us that good boom, you know, everybody's gonna watch out for us, and then we can make the moves that set us up as the real people to be messed with. Because you know, when you're on top, there's always some little scrapper trying to crawl up your hill.
And I mean, remember, Lady said it's only for a year. Like, after a year, we get to talk to her again. If we don't like it, cool, we kick him out.
I mean, if we don't like it, we could kick them out anyway. I'm pretty sure we're more boss hog than they are.
Yeah, and we talking, I mean, think about it. 50 thou every month for an entire year is like 500,000.
Fine.
So yeah, so I'm in. Jules, you in?
Yeah, I guess. I still think we should double check the numbers.
Well, if you know
They're guaranteed to be ripping us off. I mean, what if it's like 60 or 70,000 a month? Come on.
Yeah, okay. So
You believe it?
if you want to go talk to your underground rock mining people contacts, you're welcome to do so. But I don't know who we're supposed to talk to about this. I mean, Drek, I thought they stopped doing that digging rocks out of the ground thing like years ago because we got comlinks and stuff, and everybody
Well, the
works
first
in
thing we need to
AR.
do is actually figure out what they're trying to dig out. Then we get to figure out, we talk to somebody who actually knows the numbers. Like what are they called?
Miner?
Eh,
Look, Lady said that we got until we leave this vehicle to make a decision. So
like number people.
Yeah, like improv.
Yeah, kind of.
I mean, she does a lot of number stuff when she calculates how far those bombs are gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Right? She's gotta
I do.
She's gotta like calculate the radial and like the like explosive force.
that's called the ulnar, because she calculates the radial and the ulnar. That's how she do it.
Hey, Isaac, can you check your messages?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yep. I just need to check something. Don't worry, guys. Nothing's happening.
Of course not, because we see nothing being passed on the table publicly, so nothing is happening.
Okay, so we're all agreed, right?
I'm in. And to be
They're
clear,
screwing
for
us.
the
Somehow.
the 50,000 new yen a month with the 20,000 signing bonus, where they will set up near to the base but outside of it, is the one that Kendall is down for.
Yeah.
I mean, we can betray him later if we need to.
So as we're talking about this, I'm going to send Kennel a message. I'm going to be like, they're lowballing the shit out of us. You can work on that.
You sure?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm real sure.
Ha! I told you.
So, I mean,
told you.
What do you charge people to dig in the dirt? Like, I don't know how much to ask for.
That's how the corps keep us down. Just ask him to double it.
Fine deal.
That sounds good.
And Kennel's just gonna like bang on the window to the driver's compartment, and he will wait for Miss Ivanov to come back.
And she'll promptly step out because like the door that she opens, like one door opens up towards the back, and hers opens up towards the front. So she just like opens one up and then just like slides around and
Like
sits down in her
suicide,
seat.
kind of like suicide doors.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Kennel rubs like the bridge of his nose. He's like, the second option where you guys set up outside, we're cool with that. Only problem is we know you trying to mess with us on the price. So how about? He's going to lean back and he's going to stretch. Oh, you said 50. I think 125 a month is a better price.
Roll me a negotiations check.
Right.
You had better edge this.
I've got one left for a reason. Oh God, do we pre-edge or post-edge? Oh God, the math. Screw it, let's pre-edge. Let's pre-edge. We're gonna pre-edge.
You don't have a null factory booster, do you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, she smells really good. Just put it that way.
I will turn off my nose. Okay, so we are pre-edging. Oh God, please don't be a bad choice. It was a bad choice. It was a real bad choice.
No. I mean, you could always burn edge.
I don't want to burn edge. I need to buy skills. 100 a month.
No.
Kennel's gritting his teeth. Look here, Ms. Ivanov, we know that we got something that you want. And we all know you got some big old expense account, and it's not like this is going to cost you anything. You're going to pass this on up to whatever corporation you happen to work for, and they're going to pay it happily. So we know that you don't want us messing with your people, because clearly you've heard of our reputation and how we like to make stuff go boom. Do you really want your people underground in an illegal mine when something goes boom? When all you got to do is say yes, and it don't cost you nothing.
Make me a negotiation roll with a +2.
All right, trying it again.
It's nice having it's nice having an ace in the hole like that.
Oh my God! I finally got a good roll.
And she didn't.
I can keep 7 of those. See, this is just proof that Az was onto something. The answer is bombs.
I'm not willing to give you more money, but I can make certain services available.
Such as?
Cyber, bioware, geneware, drones, vehicles, weapons.
Oh my God, are we getting a fixer? Is that what's happening?
Come again?
Are we getting a fixer? Is that what I smell happening?
What grade?
No.
Of cyberware?
No.
What grade of cyberware?
So do you say that out loud?
No, over day and
Kennel's just gonna look at you. She's sitting right there. Ask her the dang question, girl.
What grade of cyberware?
Up to and not including an experimental.
She cannot contain a squeal. Nods vigorously in Kennel's direction.
Oh, Kennel's gonna look at Horatio and look at Improv to see if they are cool with the deal.
I think it's the best we're gonna get.
Deal.
So you all sign it. Those of you who know how to write, sign. Those of you who don't, she takes a thumbprint.
Damn. Judgment.
We put an X.
So judgmental.
I don't know. It's one of those things like I think all of you can read, right? It's just I don't know. I'll let you decide.
Like I said, Kennel's read a book before. He knows how to read. He just it's boring, and watching the Tridio is twice as fast.
Okay. She gives you a high grade comm link. She gives you a Caliban that it's programmed to only contact her.
Mm.
She tells you that.
Kennel will hand it over to Improv because she's the one who handles this stuff. So when do we start?
Tomorrow.
I mean, I was thinking like after the weekend. We got a couple of things we need to do. Like we want to clean up the area a little bit.
Tomorrow. It will not be physical bodies. Well, it will not be meta-human bodies, but there will be work beginning tomorrow.
Oh boy.
So, what do you guys want?
And with that, we conclude a mini episode this week, which wraps up a very long campaign arc and immediately thrusts us into the next. Because our GM, Pickled Pops, is mean and wants us to suffer for his amusement. We'll see you next week, and thanks for listening.